My name is Joshua, and God hath given us this land.
So the Israelites obeyed God, and the walls fell down.
Wow!
Finally, after 40 years, they were in their new home.
Oh! Boy, did I pick a lousy day to wear my contacts.
And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We're gonna march through the streets, walking hand in hand. It'll be so great, no, we don't have to wait, 'cause we're going to the promised land. Yeah, we're going to the promised land.
Does anyone have any saline?
Well, what'd you think?
That was amazing! But did they really build a rocket in the middle of the desert and get slushies dropped on their heads?
No. Those were some things that we put in our story. Remember? We were using our imaginations.
Oh.
But there really was a guy named Joshua, and the Israelites really did walk around Jericho, and the walls really did fall down.
Wow!
Yep. If you want to learn more about Joshua, you can read about him in the Bible, in the book called Joshua.
Wow! He's even got his own book?
That's right. We're over here by QWERTY to talk about what we learned today.
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today. And God has a lot to say in his book.
I'll be right back. Huh? What?
Not so fast, Tomato!
Yes, we love that song.
You see, we know that God's word is for everyone. And now that our song is done, we'll take a look.
The Israelites learned that since God loved them and was always looking out for them, that his way was the best way.
That's right. And because Joshua obeyed God, he went on to be a great leader too, just like Moses. Let's see if QWERTY has a verse for us. As for God, his way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31a.
Well, gee, if God's way is perfect, I guess it makes sense to obey him.
I think you're right, Junior. So, Victor, I know being nice to someone who hasn't been nice to you doesn't sound like very much fun, but following God's directions is always the best idea. And maybe Louis doesn't need a punch in the nose. Maybe Louis needs a friend.
Yeah!
Well, we're out of time for today. Remember,
God made you special and he loves you very much.
bye!
Bye!
Is it time for the show? Oh, nuts.
We didn't have a lot of fun in the desert. We didn't have a lot of fun in the sand. But saddle up your cow and go behind us now, because we're going to the promised land.
For years I've eaten nothing but manna, a dish that is filling but bland.
But now we're on our way,
I'll have a cheese souffle,
because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh, we can hardly wait, 'cause we're going to the promised land.
The dining was loosey with Moses, but will they feasting with Josh in command?
I'd like a taco, please, and some pinos and cheese.
Because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh, we can hardly wait, 'cause we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great,
Put waffles on my plate.
'cause we're going to the promised land.
I hear it's flowing with milk and honey.
Sounds sticky.
'Cause we're going to the promised land. Yeah, we're going to the promised land. 'Cause we're going to